It be around me cause I don't trust a soul, yeah. Niggas switching up on they bros, yeah. Changing up for these hoes, yeah. That's why I don't fuck around, ayy. Smoking a dope out the zip.
Alright YouTube, it's Quil TNB coming back at you with the new video, and you can see from the title, this is just, I'm gonna be talking about NBA 2K18 and what needs to be back in the game from 2K17 and what needs to change. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and start the video off. No more Park After Dark. Don't even waste they better not waste their time on that, because that was a waste. The servers were trash, it wasn't even fun. Park events, I say park events should stay. Park events should stay, the Mountain Dew should stay. That was a great idea with the unlimited boost. Rival Day, I mean, it was kind of weak this year. They could make it a park event and improve it. That would be great. But I feel like Stage shouldn't be a park event. I feel like Stage should be 24/7. Now, I don't know about you guys, but Stage is way more fun than Park, especially late in the year. So that's why you want to run Stage, and you want it to be 24/7, especially on the weekend. It's kind of weak that's not on the weekend. Now, High Rollers, they should keep High Rollers as a park event and have that maybe once, twice a week. That would be fun. Now, what everybody complains about in 2K17 is archetypes. Do I think they should be back in the game? Now, you know how 2K16 they had the outside inside balance. 2K17 they have all these different archetypes. Yes, archetypes need to stay in the game, especially, you know how 2K is going the esports route. They want it to be diverse, take skill. You need archetypes in the game. Everybody can't have the same attributes and be the same player. That's just not basketball. You need archetypes. I mean, they could edit a few archetypes they have now. They could add a few new ones that are better, which I feel like they will do. I feel like they will keep archetypes and they'll add some new ones that are gonna make the game better and even improve on some. Like, for example, I don't know, giving centers not be able to shoot as good as they can, for, like glass cleaners, because they shouldn't be able to shoot with 58 three-pointers. That's crazy. And now grand badges. I mean, if they're gonna keep the game the same, yeah, you should keep grand badges. And personally, I don't think it helps the game, especially from a competitive aspect or competitive standpoint. I feel like that grand badges take away from the game. Yeah, you might get hot, but that doesn't mean that you should just be that much better at what you do now just because you did a few good plays. And a lot of you guys might not know about this if you just play Park, but Pro-Am, Comp Pro-Am, you got the baseline cheese, you can just walk the baseline, run the baseline, and 95% of the time, if you're playing someone that doesn't know how to guard it, you're going to get a blocking foul, even though you might not deserve one. Yeah, that needs to get taken out the game. There's no need for that in the game. And then, one thing that wasn't in the game this year, that I think they need to add next year, that was in it in 2K16, was Interceptor. Interceptor was a great badge. If you played the game last year, you know that badge is amazing. It helps a ton for passing lane steals. Now, another thing that was in this game that got discovered a few, and I wouldn't say a few months ago, but maybe a month, 2 months after the game came out, was a little BB glitch where you get the speed boost off ball. I find it fun to do, don't get me wrong, I do it all the time. But if we're talking about if it should be in the game next year, no, it really shouldn't. We all know it shouldn't be in the game next year, and me, someone that does it all the time, that's tough for me to say. Now, speed boosting, yes, speed boosting should be in the game. Whether it's speed boosting sharps, you know, personally, I think they should be. A lot of people don't, but, you know, everybody has different opinions about it. I think it's the same thing. 79 ball control, yes, they should be able to speed boost, like how some slashers can speed boost. That's just what I think. Now, this is a big concept that a lot of people were confused about or didn't like this year, was the Hall of Fame badges, because as a lot of you guys know, the last 2 years, you had all gold badges. You just had to get the badge, you could upgrade straight to gold. But this year, you can only get Hall of Fame or gold for 5 badges for each archetype, and then the bronze for the rest. If we keep the archetypes, yeah, I feel like you gotta keep it. I say, one thing I would change though, I would put 5 Hall of Fame. I would say you should allow 5 silver badges and maybe 2 or 3 bronze badges per archetype and make it more interesting so they can do more. And one big thing that a lot of people, that is one of the biggest parts of the game and the most popular game mode, is just Park. So, you know, people want to play for rep. I think the rep system needs to improve. I get it, a lot of people are going for the highest rep and you don't want that much people to be it, but I'm a Superstar 3 and I don't even play the game anymore because it's gonna take so long. I get it, there's so many people grinding, but the reason I really don't play anymore is because I'm at 5%, 6%, and it moved 0.4 for a game, 0.04 per game. There's no point in playing it for that. One more thing is the shot meter and green lights. Now, I personally love the shot meter this year. I think the shot meter is way better this year than it was last year, 2K15. It's just bigger, easier to use. That's why I feel like it's better. And one thing that a bunch of people have complained about that they didn't have this year or last year was the rec center. Personally, yes, they need to add the rec center back. They need to add that back. There's no reason to take that out. Take out walk-on, put in the rec center, and add rep to regular pro-am. This was a little thing that I came up with, a little debate to have about what I think should be in 2K18. Leave a comment on what you guys think should change or should stay in the game. And I'm out.